Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Crypto Space. So guys, in today's video we are going to cover Pepe, its recent price action, and we are going to cover a couple of interesting news. Of course, on the top of that we are going to cover a couple of interesting Bitcoin and altcoin charts as well. So guys, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and a quick disclaimer that this video is not financial advice. But now let's hop into Pepe itself. So first of all, that is 2-hourly chart, and let's have a look at what happened to Pepe. So as I remember, I do believe that I was mentioning about that trend line that is also a resistance that is being built on Pepe. Nevertheless, you know, the trend for Pepe just in general is kind of bullish because Pepe is printing higher highs, right? So that is a good thing. And now looking at 2-hourly time frame, guys, we still do have quite a bit of a time for, you know, let's say further pump on a 2-hourly time frame. And I do hope that we are going to break that level of resistance and we are going to close above on a small time frame. But now let's actually check 4-hourly time frame, guys. So as you can see, RSI, stochastic RSI, is telling us something else, that we might gonna see a further pullback. And now actually let's have a look at the daily time frame, guys. So as we can see over here on the daily time frame, it looks like on a daily Pepe could basically form a bearish cross on the stochastic RSI, and then we could see the pullback, which would technically be, you know, potentially revisiting that level of short-term support. And now, guys, most importantly, on a weekly time frame, Pepe is still gearing up, in my opinion, because as you guys can see, we still do have a little bit of room, well, actually a lot of room to reach those levels of oversold territory for stochastic RSI on Pepe. That's why I'm bullish on Pepe, and obviously that's not the only reason why I'm bullish on Pepe, because I would like to also cover the holders actually. So guys, last time I've updated you, that was the 21st of May. We were sitting at 222,720 holders, and as of today we are sitting at 225,061, which gives us 2,341 holders. So as I'm saying, in every single update at this point, people are accumulating Pepe like crazy. So on the daily, Pepe is up 4.5%, but not only Pepe, because Bonk is a winner, 10.3%, and Tau Sensor. Ethereum ETF confirmed, Vanex Spot Ether ETF. And why I'm telling you that, obviously that's very important for the whole crypto space in general, but on the top of that, you know, Pepe is actually built on Ethereum. So who's going to be happy if Ethereum is going to be confirmed? Well, of course, that's going to be Vitalik, but besides Vitalik, that's going to be Pepe the Frog, I believe. And now coming back to that article, guys, as I was mentioning in Kaspa video, actually, Vanex actually has already listed that ETF in their menu, let's say, right? And still, we haven't seen the official approval, but correct me if I'm wrong, that was very similar case with BlackRock before BTC ETF was approved, right? So we potentially could, you know, be on the verge of something really big over here. But guys, let's actually cover a couple of different metrics, all right? So first of all, Bitcoin ETF inflows, okay? We are sitting on 154 million of positive inflows as of yesterday. And now actually let's cover liquidity. So that is a heat map of 24 hours, guys, and we do have much bigger level of liquidity above current price for BTC on the 24-hourly time frame. And now, guys, if we are going to look at the weekly heat map over here for Binance chart, we can clearly see that we do have liquidity around that level of 72K. So Bitcoin can technically actually push towards that level. So let's actually have a look on what is happening for BTC. Maybe let's actually have a look at 4-hourly time frame to see, you know, what is going on. So after that breakout for BTC, which is obviously a great thing, now we are pulling back on BTC. However, on the 4-hourly time frame, BTC is strongly holding that level of support of 69K. So that is good. And now on the 4-hourly time frame, stochastic RSI is actually printing a bullish cross. Nevertheless, guys, as you guys can see on the weekly time frame, BTC is building that momentum, and sooner or later, I believe we are going to see another pump, major pump on the market, right? And of course, that is going to pull price of Pepe along with it, I believe. And now let's have a look at this chart. So first of all, shout out to the Scalping Pro. Bitcoin fake out before the next leg up. Since the 15,500 bottom, we have witnessed a similar pattern in BTC. Price consolidates inside a range for a few weeks or months. Then it breaks down below the range, trapping all the bursts, followed by a quick reclaim and another leg up. If the pattern repeats, we are going to see a massive leg up. So guys, this is basically the fake out that is happening, you know, for quite a while, ever since we have pretty much, you know, bounced from these lows of the bear cycle. As you guys can see, after we are experiencing that fake out on BTC's chart, we do have another leg up, then consolidation, and then a little bit of fake out, and then leg up, fake out, and now leg up and fake out. So to me, it's kind of like a no-brainer. You know, it's just a matter of time when BTC's price is going to jump higher. But let's have a look at this chart. So first of all, shout out to El Crypto Pro, and that is Ethereum Bitcoin chart on a weekly time frame, guys. This chart shows you that altcoins copy the structure of 2015, 2018 in a larger time frame. The following wedge is about to break out. Biggest alt season in many years is imminent. This is the moment we've been waiting for many years. So first of all, this is the previous cycle. As you guys can see, after the reaccumulation and basically the major pullback, we had the short squeeze, and after that we had a huge pump, right? So exactly the same case over here. We do have that huge accumulation, the first leg up, and then the short squeeze. And as you guys can see, now chart is showing us a strong bullish momentum. And now the question, are we finally going to experience, you know, the same case as we have experienced in the previous cycle? And on the top of that, let's check BTC on the daily chart according to trader Turing rate. So Bitcoin has shown the Wyckoff accumulation structure on a daily chart. At this level, we consider it's a reaccumulation phase before next run. After reaccumulation phase, BTC will enter markup phase. 100k is inevitable. So guys, if you are going to look at that Wyckoff accumulation or reaccumulation at this point type of a pattern, we can clearly see that what Bitcoin's price doing is actually perfectly playing out. So as you guys can see, after we have reached that LPS, which before actually everybody thought that this is the end, then we are reaching SOS level, and perfectly we are pulling back on that. So we could technically see another little pump, you know, then little dump, and then finally the breakout, right? It's very difficult to say when exactly, but as you guys can see, there is not a lot of time left. And now shout out to trader Turing rate, and that is a daily chart for BTC. So Bitcoin has breakout to a resistance trend line. This price action is so similar to the one in February 2024. The MACD shows the same bullish signals too. There might be a long and strong rally ahead. So guys, first of all, let's actually have a look at MACD, right? So as you guys can see, the similar pattern on MACD, and also on the top of that, a similar pattern is forming as in February 2024, guys. So that looks to me like we could technically experience that next leg up that is going to take BTC to 100k levels. And now guys, let's have a look at altcoins. So there is a total market cap that is excluding BTC on a daily chart. Market would become interesting again in the second half of May. Total 2 has now broken out of the descending broadening wedge to the upside and is currently retesting it. Watch your altcoins fly soon, ladies and gentlemen. So guys, that is pointing out to the huge breakout, you know, on our altcoins. And also one thing that I would like to cover is another extra chart. That is a total market cap that is excluding top 10, right? And sometimes I do show you that, guys, right? So let's have a look. That recent pump, as you guys can see, is actually very tiny on the total market cap. That is obviously excluding top 10. And that is basically how much? We've got 14% only, right? However, if you guys can see how much of room we have for this cycle, that is huge, right? And as you saw, only that 14% on total market cap basically did this, right? So you can just imagine what is going to happen when we are going to finally reach that level of only up territory. And at this point, I believe that is going to be too late to invest into crypto, too dangerous to me, to being honest, but of course, again, not financial advice. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching. I hope you are going to have a great day. Peace and love, crypto.